took your chicks! Happy 4th!
Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes.
I'm a grown-ass man. See, I'm a grown-ass man. Grown-ass man.
Hey everybody, King Dingbat here. I'm in my garage with a cigar. It's only a candy cigar because my wife won't let me smoke one after I put that big fat head up in our bedroom.
Let's get rid of that. At this point, I'd be happy for Dak to be playing for somebody else. And my team stinks. I agree. Stinks.
They laugh about us. We're a disgrace. We suck.
I am now Philly 500's bitch.
Dallas still stinks. Yo, by the way, Dig by here. I hope everybody's having a great day. Happy 4th of July Eve for everybody out there, and happy 4th for you guys tomorrow as well. What is going on? Hope you guys are hanging out, chilling, relaxing, starting your vacation early. William, what's going on? Little Griffith, Jake, Sean, Vinny, Daniel, Ty Child, Eagles 1278, Big Ben, Bleeding Kelly Green, Robert Bam Bam, Donnie, Odell Boy, Mav, what's going on? SCO955, what's going on? Chris Moore, Mickey, Lowell, Leon Banks is in the house. Lazyford, I ain't seen Leon Banks in a minute. Daniel, what's going on? Nina, what's happening? All Like Sports, thank you guys for being here. Filioso, my man, good to see you. Vashawn, great to see you, man. Be Bad Troll, thank you for being here. Adam, thank you for being here. Anybody I missed? Godspeed, Linda, James is here. Jimmy, Horns Waggles, Searching Through Silence. I don't know how you do that, but thank you for being here. D1, 4133, what's going on? Derek, what's up? Robert, Josh, anybody I missed, I apologize. I see Sean is here. Jedi Master, Keith, Ray, and then the real Mr. International. Are you still out there, Mr. International? Going out there meeting international girls or what? What's up with that? But anyways, what I do want to talk about is a couple things here. First off, let me see here. I have William. What is it? I totally missed this one. Hold on. William, welcome to Dingbat Nation, man. I appreciate that. I didn't see that at the beginning, but thank you, man. And welcome on joining. Appreciate you. Let me see who else we got here. Mickey, welcome to Dingbat Nation as well. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you guys so much. And then Leon Banks, my man, celebrates 31 months of membership. Thank you. Evan, love you, 500. Just been working a lot of OT, love you. I love you too. Did you see me shout you out the other day on Cilios? English says, happy 250 to you guys tomorrow. The English Eagle fans, from the English Eagle fans, go Birds. Yeah, thank you so much. Happy 4th to you and to everybody. I got a girlfriend from Uganda, and her sister is also begging me to come out there, thinking about hitting the coast. So look at you. You the man. You are the man. South Jersey official, what is going on? Man, I saw Maverick wrote, it's a good time to be a Philly fan. Man, it is crazy right now, right? The whole Sixers trade, and it looks like, dude, I think LeBron, not to speak a lot of basketball stuff, I think LeBron James is going to Philly. I think it's going to happen, which is going to be very interesting, right? And then you got the Flyers just tendered a kid, Leo Carlson, a 21-year-old, looks like a big-time center. Man, these are all good signs right now. Yeah, here it is, Matt. Thank you for that super chat, my man. Philly, it's a great time for Philly sports. All our teams are great. They are. The Phillies are closing in first. Yeah, I mean, geez. everything's going good. That's bad news for everybody because if those teams are ready to roll, the Eagles will be ready to roll. And one thing that I thought was really interesting, and I'll get back. I know I haven't done a lot of videos. I've just been doing live streams, but we'll get back to videos starting next week after the 4th. We've been just kind of taking it a little light since the news isn't that big right now. But this was interesting. Vic Fangio goes on Cooper DeJean podcast, right? They have their podcast, and this is what he said. Eagles defensive coordinator Vic Fangio says defensive back Cooper DeJean may not play cornerback again as his transition to safety ahead of the 2026 season. He said, Coop, your days at corner hopefully are over. But I will also tell you, you better stay honed up at corner, Fangio said on Exciting Mike's podcast. So it looks like we've been talking about going and getting a safety. It looks like the plan is Cooper DeJean is going to play safety, not just in base, but all year long. That is fascinating. My thoughts on it are this. Cooper DeJean will be a top 3 safety by the end of the year. If he plays safety specifically like full-time, he'll be one of the best safeties in football. I have no doubt about it. The question is what are they going to do? Put Michael Carter at the nickel corner spot? That nickel corner spot, you got to wonder what's going to happen there. Can they hold it down? If they can do that, and then he goes over to safety, he's actually an upgrade over Blankenship. So now you got him and Mukuba pairing up. That's a nasty group at safety. That's the best secondary in football. But the question is going to be, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with that nickel corner? Oh, yeah, Giroux went back. Yeah, Giroux went back to the Flyers. He's only 80,000 years old, but no, Giroux went back. That's interesting. But I really like the tender of that kid because I think the Flyers need big time. To me, the Flyers they need they have a need for top line, and that kid is got talent. Yeah, I think they're going to get. I think LeBron's going there. I think it's going to happen. He's talking about outside cornerback. Are you sure, or are you talking about? Because he hardly played outside corner. He only played maybe a few times. I can think of one game against Dallas. That was about it. I don't think he was talking about outside corner. I think he was talking about nickel. We need him at slot corner. It sounds like those days are over. No fly zone. Michael Carter or McWilliams at nickel. Yeah, well, and Carter has done it, and Carter has been good before. So it would not surprise me if it's going to be Carter. But it sounds very interesting. Eventually, you're going to have Cooper DeJean play everywhere whenever you need him. But I like it. If you get good cornerback play, if you don't get good slot cornerback play, then it ain't worth it. But we're going to see. Eagles 1278 says, can't wait for football season. Excited to watch Eli Stowers begin his NFL career. I think Stowers can add a little size. He could be a huge piece for the team. We need two tight ends this season. Oh, I agree. I agree with you there. No doubt about it. Wait a second. Hold up. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta talk to somebody. Hold on.
Come on, guys.
2 minutes to go. You got plenty of time.
Come on.
Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off! It's over!
All right, sorry about that. Philly 500, Howie is going to go get Kenny Moore. You think they're going to get Kenny Moore? They could. He's out there, you know. Howie, get that safety from the Lions. Who? Which Lions are you talking about? A little over 3 weeks till training camp. Yeah, I know. We still got a lot of time, but a lot happening, especially in Philly sports. It's crazy right now. 500 Philly fans may be happy, but Embiid is made of glass. He'd be lucky to play 60 games. If Embiid could just be healthy in the playoffs, I could live with that. Just have him ready for the playoffs. Let me tell you something. The Sixers would have won 2 titles if they didn't trade Jimmy Butler. That was the stupidest thing, or let him go. That was the stupidest thing at the time. 3500 Fangio said he will take over part-time. He will take over part-time for Blanchett in base because Reek is coming off the field. No, well, Reek doesn't come off the field. Reek's an outside corner. Reek does not come off. Reek Woolen never comes off the field. He's an outside corner. The nickel corner comes off the field. So if you don't move DeJean to safety to base, then no, you have an issue because he'll be off the field as a nickel corner. So you move him to safety. But I think he's going full time because to me, your days at corner hopefully are over. That tells me something else. Oh, Mark's delusion made him dizzy yesterday. Oh God, did you see? Oh, let me see this. Let me send you guys. Let me show you this. Let me see if I have it here. I sent this to Dancilio yesterday. Let me show you guys. Speaking of delusion, that's really the other thing. Cowboy fans, especially Mark Holmes, are in complete and utter delusion time right now. I want you guys to see what he did a video yesterday. Look, check this video out he did. This is insanity. So here's his video yesterday. Dak Prescott in MVP conversation. How could Dak Prescott be in MVP conversation when you haven't played one snap? You haven't played one down of football, and Dak Prescott is in the MVP conversation. That is the most insane thing to me. Everybody that is a Pro Bowl or more is technically in the conversation before the season. But he goes on to talk about Dak going to be an MVP candidate because they got the offense coming back, blah, 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 blah. Dude, it's like you haven't played one down of football. You haven't played one down. How could he be MVP in the MVP conversation? That's ridiculous. So you're going to have to work overtime between... Yeah, well, you have to get me full-time, Mavs. Then I can just stream every day. Did you want to play Joker like Charles Woodson? That's how I would play him. That's how I would use him. Jimmy said he would have signed if they got Rip Brown, who was trash, and fired next year. Agreed. And if you had Jimmy Butler those years, I think they win at least 2 titles. Philly, I felt... in my bones that we're going to win a Super Bowl again. I feel it too, man. I'm feeling really good right now. I feel like I don't know what's going on in Philly, but all of a sudden, like all our teams look like powerhouses. Hey, 500, your favorite Philadelphia Shitbirds troll is in the house. DC for life. All right, what's going on, man? Good to see you. If we get LeBron James, yeah, that's crazy. Cali Eagles, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Fangio says Coop's time at quarterback is over means quarterback position to me. Any quarterback position to me. I think Coop will stay at safety, and someone will play nickel. Michael Carter time perhaps. Me too. That's what I take out of it too. He didn't play enough on the outside to even consider that or be worried about it. So to me, your time at corner is corner. So I think it looks like DeJean is moving to safety full time. And I think he could be one of the best safeties in football. I think no matter where DeJean plays, he could be one of the best at that position in the secondary. So he'll be a great safety, and Mukuba is great. And the question is going to be that nickel corner. If you hold that nickel corner spot down, if you get somebody who just is good at it, and DeJean's at safety, you got the best secondary in football. Same shit ever, Philly. I know it's every year, but Mark's losing it a little bit. I think this year. I think he's not going to make it this year. VJ celebrates 58 months of membership. My man, thank you so much. What up, Bird Gang? I'm worried we trade Carter. Are you really? I am not worried we trade Carter. I don't think we're going to trade Carter, but the rumors to Carter to San Francisco. I mean, that would suck. I don't think we're going to trade him. I actually think we're going to get something done with him during camp. But I mean, we'll see. 500. How would you feel if we got another safety and kept Coop at slot? He's too good playing a slot, so why not just keep him there and get a good safety? Leffa, I know he'll just be as good as safety too, but I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with either one. To be quite honest with you, I think maybe part of it is that his contract's coming up. Who makes more money, a slot corner or a safety? I'm pretty sure a safety does. He can't play outside, so if you move him to safety, he's got more of a defined position to negotiate his contract. That could be part of it as well. He might want to go to safety because of that very reason. David says, keep that fan pressure. If Mannion helps us go all the way, he cannot walk. Should have prompted Kellen Moore to head promoted. Yeah, I agree. You can't lose another offensive coordinator, Your coach is selfish and will end up getting D. Smith hurt. I'm just saying. Why do you think he's going to get him hurt? I mean, Devontae Smith hasn't missed but what, like two games his whole career in 4 years, something like that. Devontae Smith, plays every down. So I don't think that's going to happen. No matter where Cooper DeJean is on the field, I am overly confident. Oh, me too. Phil, you got to stream Sixers this year, especially I know. I don't know how I'm going to work it out, but it looks like it. It looks like I'm going to have to be streaming Sixers, Flyers, and Eagles. And Phillies, well, maybe not because they copyright strike me. Kenny Moore, Philly, how would he get him? Howie already knows he's out there. Kenny Moore, safety / slot corner he could play both positions, was with the Colts. Chris First the World says, I think A.J. Brown stuff ended Boston's streak of luck and cheating with their team. At the same time, Philly now getting all the breaks. I think this is karma. Boston teams are done. Yeah, no, I hear you. It was great watching the Bostonians meltdown. I've enjoyed that so much. It was a beautiful thing. But they deserve it after the whole A.J. Brown thing. As far as karma for the rest of the teams, if the Sixers get LeBron, it's over. I really believe that. The Flyers, if they could sign that kid, I know Giroux's back, which is great. But you need that center they just tendered from Anaheim. That kid had 29 goals last year. He's 21 years old. That's what they need. Will they match the offer though? Jalen Carter was partying last night in Florida. He popped up on Dean Adrian Broner's stream last night. Oh yeah. Well, how was he? What did he say? Did he do anything? For the right price, the Eagles will trade Carter and wouldn't take as much as you think. Well, okay, so give me a mock trade that you think the Eagles would accept. How you doing, 500? We might be. Yeah, I know. We were talking a little bit about that. That'd be crazy. No, I don't think they will either. But there are a lot of people that want to move them. I seen Dean get slapped. Laugh out loud. What? You saw Dean get slapped? I'm so fed up with Sills disrespecting 500. Sills got half his audience from him. The way I look at it is if you're asking me the tough questions, then you're doing it because the expectations of Dallas is really low. And that to me is a telltale sign that they can blow up and say what they want about the Cowboys, but they don't really believe it. Because, there's nothing to talk about. You don't really believe that they can do much. Dean rolled the window up on Jalen Carter, didn't know who Carter was. Really? Interesting. Have a good stream, 500. Have to clock in for work. Have a good stream. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate you stopping in. We got 352 people here. I don't know if we're going to go super long today. It is 4th of July Eve and stuff like that. But I will be back. We'll have something most likely Monday for certain. Maybe Sunday, but I don't know. Mannion has to become a head coach, the same offense for multiple years. Yeah, but I mean, would the Eagles really do that? Let's say Sirianni wins another Super Bowl, right? And then everybody wants to hire Mannion. Are the Eagles going to step in and say, all right, look, we got this coach, and he just won his second Super Bowl. He's been to 3 now, and we're going to let him go? Like, how do you do that? I don't know that they would. And I'm not saying they shouldn't. I would want to keep Mannion too, but I don't know how it would work. Eagles aren't worried about the safety. They're happy with what they got. Yeah, because they got Cooper DeJean. And they got Mukuba. I mean, people are sleeping on Mukuba. But when he played, he was good. He was really good when he played. The problem is can Mukuba stay healthy? Leo Carlson signed with the Flyers, 21-year-old center from Ducks. Yeah, 29 goals, I think, last year. The only question I have is, they said the Flyers have to give up, 4 firsts for him? 4 first-round picks? Will the Anaheim Ducks, will they have a chance? Do they have a chance to match, is my question. And I don't know the answer. If you know the answer, Leonard, let me know. But do they have like 10 days to match the offer? Dean echoed Carter and rolled the window up on him. He didn't know who. Okay. I think they would trade him for a late 2027 first and a 2028 second or third. Well, see, that to me, that's not enough. Especially, like, where are you going to trade him? To, like, a team like the 49ers that pick, in the late 20s? I wouldn't do that. Linda, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Yeah, Howie will take a bad deal for Carter. No, I don't think he'll take a bad deal. No. I think he's going to sign him. I think the reason why Carter was doing those, they call it those hold-ins. He was doing it because they're in negotiation. Like, I think when you get deep in negotiation, that's the time to do it. So I think something gets done by camp. You have to watch the entire interview. Vic was referring to Coop playing on outside. He implied that with Reek Woolen, he won't be outside cornerback. It doesn't make any sense. He barely was an outside corner. He barely was the outside corner at all last year. I mean, I can only tell you, I think one game I can think of, he went outside, and that was in that Dallas game. Other than that, when's he played outside corner? See that 49ers probably like, nah, he's back. No, Nat's here. Yeah, Nat's here. Everyone have a safe, hydrated 4th. Yeah, you too. Sean Mannion balls out. We got to the promised land. I do not want to lose the offensive mind and his scheme that we are now teaching Hurts. If that means promoting Mannion to head coach, so be it. I hear you. And there's going to be a lot of calls for that if that's the case, Have you been watching any of the World Cup? I haven't. No, I haven't watched any World Cup. I'm not going to lie. I haven't. But I'm rooting for the U.S., but I haven't watched any. Rock the Artist, time for action. What's up? USA plays Belgium Monday. Go USA. Yeah, go USA. I mean, if I get a chance, I'll probably, put it on and drink some caffeine. But yeah, I don't watch soccer. I just haven't. Ducks have a week to match it, or they can negotiate a trade with the Flyers. God, please don't match it. That's exactly what the Flyers need. They need a young top line guy. Carter will get signed at the end of the season if he expects big money. You might be right. I think Carter's going to have a big year. I do. I do. Brian says, hey, Philly, sports are funny. We lose a Brown and get a Brown. Yeah, ain't that something? It's weird. It's weird how that works. Most Eagle fans thought AJ was going to stay too, and it didn't work out that way. Carter would be absolutely traded. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, why wouldn't they think he was going to stay? Like, I don't know. Like, that whole thing was so weird and so kept quiet. a lot of Eagle fans, like me included, like I kept telling myself, nah, it ain't gonna happen. Then they draft Mekhi Lemon, and I'm like, holy crap, it's gonna happen. He played safety when they weren't in nickel. He played safety when he would play. DeJean played safety, I think it was 18 or 19% of the time last year. He played in base. $500 root for the USA, but just like me, I can't name a player. I couldn't name a player. I couldn't name a penalty kick. I couldn't name anything. If I see it's 1-0, I'll say 1-0. I won't say nil. I know nothing about soccer. I know nothing. I know you kick the ball. I know that you can't use your hands and you can use your head and you kick the ball. I know that they have penalty kicks, and I know they got to run a long way to score. But that's all I know. 500, did you see the 76ers got Jalen? Yeah, man, it was awesome. I was live streaming the other day when that happened. And we got 355 people in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. They will make Mannion the assistant head coach of logistics or some BS like that. Yeah, they're just going to have to pay him. They're going to have to pay him. But, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens, Jaylen Brown to the Sixers is basically Saquon to the Eagles. Well, that's pretty good if it turns out the same way, Carter had 2 shoulder surgery procedures to clean up scar tissue and stuff. He should be fine. Yeah, well, I mean, go watch Carter in the game versus the Niners in the playoffs, right? He had missed all that time. He comes back for that Niners game. Dude, I think he had 2 sacks. He looked great. He actually looked like the best player on the field for the Eagles. Carter might be all right, provided he doesn't have to go head-to-head with Tyler Booker again. Booker manhandled Carter like a bitch. You're crazy. You're crazy. You had a guy that couldn't even push off. The guy was so beat up with those shoulders. Why the Eagles just didn't let him do the procedure earlier in the year made no sense, really. It really hurt them. But they've done that before. If you guys remember when they got Deshaun Jackson back and then he had that hamstring injury and he could have had surgery early in the year, would have been back by like week 10 or 11, doesn't have it, and then he's never healthy the whole year. Like they did the same thing with Carter. I think, just let him have the surgery early, and he would have been back halfway through the year, and we would have been fine. You get a healthy Carter, it's a different story. Rogue, thank you for the super chat. Check out that Good Sports. They did a Jalen Hurts special, and he does our team justice. Great watch. The guy I'd love to see you collaborate with. Okay, it's called what's it called? Check out That's Good Sport. So it's called That's Good Sport. Okay, and thank you for the super chat. I will. I'm also a soccer bandwagon fan. Laugh out loud. Watch the World Cup, but rarely any normal soccer. I will watch no normal soccer. I just be honest. I just can't get into it. I just can't. I know it's like the most famous sport in the world, but I just keep thinking, why kick a ball when you can pick it up and run with it? I just can't get into it. But I want the U.S. to do good. And I like all the TikTok videos and stuff they have of like people coming here for the first time. I think that's all really cool and stuff. But I haven't watched a second of soccer. Go Birds. Hell yeah. You heard Carter's shoulder? I haven't heard that. I don't believe that. If you heard that, I don't believe it. He looked good. He looked great in that 49ers game. Excuses. Carter can't handle Booker. We'll see. You have a way of overvaluating your players. Philly, Kevin, Heather, Lincoln, Nebraska. Weedy Sills always loads your questions. I know, he does. So teams don't evaluate quarterbacks by wins. Fantasy football experience should be done. Guys who never played. Kevin, thank you so much. Kevin and Heather, happy 4th. Oh, they're always loaded questions. There's no doubt. I know what he's doing, though. Carter's going to be healthy and will get the contract extension. He's going to be a beast. I agree. I think Carter has a huge year. My mom's too classy for you, chump. I think you're talking to somebody else, right? I don't know what you mean. Madden this year is going to be... Well, you think so? I don't know what to make. I keep hearing things about, oh, Madden's going to be great. It's going to be great. And it's like, I'll believe it when I'll believe it when I see it. You know? I've seen a lot of years where people say Madden's going to be great, and then it's the same thing. I hope you're right, though. Like, we're in desperate need of, like, a good football game. And Madden is definitely in need of an overhaul. Hell, I think Madden should be built from the ground up. Dallas had a top 5 offense last season, and the Eagles' offense sucked. And what did Dallas do with their top 5 offense? I mean, what is the point of even saying that? Like, you literally didn't even make the playoffs. And here's the funny thing is, here's how overrated the Cowboys' top 5 offense thing is. You know why their offense numbers were huge? Because their offense had to throw the ball because they were down a lot of points every game because they were getting crushed because teams would score at will on them. So it blew up their offensive statistics. The real offensive stat you need to know about the Dallas Cowboys is their red zone offense. What was their red zone offense? Because when it's, the field gets tighter and the defenses play a little tougher and Dak's got to be a little bit better, he just can't do it. And that's the real telltale. Dallas has a great high-ranked offense, but they have they don't have a great red zone offense. They're overrated. That's the truth. If you're 40 or 50 years old and still playing Madden online, sheesh, that's rough. I haven't played Madden online in years, man. In years. I wouldn't mind doing it if it's good. I mean, I can't play video games like for 4 hours. Like, I could do something's really good. I could put 40 minutes in, and then I need a break. Wait, what? Fortunately, Madden's going to get worse because Trump is now involved in Saudi Arabia purchasing EA Sports, which means you don't want to own a EA game after that. Why? Well, why is he involved in it? And why is Saudi Arabia purchasing EA? I'll say this. EA screwed me big time. But I'm not going to get in that whole story. I'm a firm believer that Jalen Carter is going to sign his contract before the season is in full effect. I can't wait to see Silio eat crow in a pair of clown shoes. Here's the funny thing is, right? If, let's say the Eagles sign Carter, he's going to go on and he's going to say, why would you give this guy all that money? How could you give him all that money? The Eagles already paid Jordan Davis all this money. You paid 2 defensive tackles that much money. Then, if the Eagles don't pay him and trade him, why wouldn't you pay that guy that kind of money? He's a top 10 pick with extreme talent. Those are the guys you pay. You can't win either way. He did the same thing with A.J. Brown, right? Well, the Eagles, why would they want to keep a guy like that? They should trade him. Then they trade him. Why would you trade a guy like that? You can't win. And I'm a firm believer with you. I believe Carter will be signed too. Dallas are like the Browns of the East. They really are. It's true. What was Dallas's red zone offense ranking? It's all... Well, I hate that too. All the games are going digital now. See, I don't do digital games. I buy my games. Because if they have digital games, you don't really own it. It's like around $6, I think. It might have just come under $6. It got all the way up. Like a couple months ago, it was like $7 and $7. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Maverick cycles same crap season. It does, dude. It does. Philly, just take Madden, put all the players at 99, and you have a blast. Trust me. Dallas has 92 million broke down corner who actually named Bland, and that's how he's playing for 92. Oh yeah, he's overrated. Philly 500. I changed my name back because you seem to like it more. But do you think I should keep it or change it to Global Noble? Only because Pitbull also uses his sub name as Mr. International. Well, for me personally, to me, you are the Mr. International of the channel. So that's how I know you. But I mean, I'll adjust to whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Madden Online is opposite day. If someone uses the best teams, they are bad. If someone uses the bad teams, you gotta lock in or you're gonna lose. It's funny because I only use one team playing online. I only use the Eagles, regardless. Tell the story again. What story? Oh, the EA story. I'm gonna tell it again, but I'm gonna get all the paperwork for it. Bobby Murphy, thank you for the super chat, my man. What up, Philly 500? Love you, brother. I love you too, my man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Toryville, where you been? You been on vacation? It's good to see you. I want to see if Mannion can't find a way to use Barkley and Bigsby together for certain plays. I mean, I would love to see that, you know, and I think all that kind of stuff is things that they needed to do. Yikes. What's that? I think digital only is going to only be on PlayStation. I might have to become an Xbox guy. Yeah, I don't like it. Like first of all, I don't know if it's true or not, but wouldn't you get better graphics and sound on a hard, like on a copy, not a download, like an actual Blu-ray? I don't know if that's true or not. I know for like movies, if you stream a movie, you know, they always have the all the audio. If it's like Dolby Atmos, it's all compressed. If you get a Blu-ray, it's uncompressed and it's completely different. Sounds tremendously better like on Blu-ray. So I don't know if that works the same way on games. But the problem is if you do something that they don't like, they can just shut your game off. You don't own it. I don't like that. I swear, it still gives me Aja deep down. Like, I hear you. Jaylen Brown, yeah, awesome. Awesome. PS6 could be a disaster. I'm sticking with PS5, my original PS1. They don't make games the way they used to. They don't. They don't. It's crazy. You have all the ability to make better games. You got better graphics, all that stuff. But yet, some of the funner games are the older games. It's crazy. I still think Last of Us, the first original Last of Us, I still think that's the greatest game ever made. I remember the EA Sports, they did you wrong. Yeah, they did. I was just talking about that with somebody. I forget who. But yeah, I'm going to keep the name and use the other name on the. Yeah, that's all good. I mean, I'll probably get the PS6. I'll probably get it anyways, but I'm not going to lie, I've been disappointed with the PlayStation 5. Not because of the hardware, but because of the software. I don't feel like they've got like a true generational jump in a game. Now, maybe that's going to be Grand Theft Auto. I don't know. We'll see if it ever comes out. Christopher Michael Davis Super Chat. Happy pre-4th, gents. You too, my man. Proud to say we live in the greatest country to ever exist on God's green earth. No pessimistic shit today from me. Go effing Eagles. There you go. There you go. And I agree with your sentiment. Happy 4th to you. All right, let's talk elite defenses like the Birds going to be this year. Carter will get the bag and the whole line destroying quarterbacks playing their third strings, like the Niners, for example. I agree. I think it's going to be interesting because I think you're going to have two tremendous defensive tackles. I think Renard is going to be huge for that defensive line. And then I think what will Jalen Hunt, like, what will his year 3 be? Could he become a don't be surprised if Jalen Hunt goes off this year. And that would make that defensive line just crazy. And then, Diehard Campbell, second year. What can we expect from him? I like Bond already. And then your secondary is pretty good. So yeah, I think top I think top 5 defense at least. You can only have 6 or so digital games at a time because of storage space. You have as much as you want on a disc. Every 2K is like a third of my space. Yeah, that's true. I would assume that you have to pretty much, just put everything to the cloud, right? I mean, that's what I have to do with some of my games. I just haven't, I didn't get the PlayStation 5 Pro. I skipped it. I'll do 6, I guess, but if they don't have physical games, that's going to turn me off. Like, I may seriously just start playing 3D games. Like, I'll be honest, like, I think the Oculus, the wireless Oculus, I've had more fun with that than I have with, like, the PlayStation. Rogue, thank you for super chat. The fortune matter is about to get worse. Esports is about to sell itself to Saudi Arabia. When it happens, you do not want to buy an EA game. Yeah, why? Like, what does it mean, though? Like, you don't think it could be better? Phil, you ever? No, I've never heard of it. Is it any good? I'll check it out. I'm always in the need. I'm always looking for something to play. Like, I'm like, damn, I just wish there was a game I could like get into. You know? Yeah, dude, I'm getting a PS6. Yeah. Now I heard somewhere somebody said it was going to be $1,000. That'll take me out if it's that much. Grand Theft Auto it won't. You don't think so? While you prey on our downfall, we'll still be shitting on you all Dallas fans when we keep winning the division. Hell yeah. And we're going to win the division, and we're also going to win this. Prize Picks is America's #1 sportsbook app. It's the best place to win cash while watching sports. The app is really easy to use. All you have to do is pick more or less a player, get your lineup ready, then boom, you're locked in. And it's legal in almost all 50 states, including California, Florida, and Texas. And not only can you do players and pick players, they now offer team plays. And one of the things that I really like right now is I like the pick for MVP. That's right, MVP. Who's going to win it? With A.J. Brown getting traded and Jalen Hurts getting so much negative talk this year, I think it's going to motivate Jalen Hurts. I think he's going to be ready for a big year. That's why I'm taking Jalen Hurts to win MVP this year. That's my pick. I'm locking it in. If you like that or you want to do something similar, all you have to do is download the app, use code HMA, play your first $5 entry, and you'll get $50 instantly in lineups. That's $50 instantly in lineups on a $5 entry. Just use promo code HMA. Link is in the description. Shout out to Prize Picks. All right, shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's video. We appreciate it. Watch y'all ship bricks if Mannion turns out to be a good offensive coordinator, because all we will need is better play calling and our offensive line healthy. We're making all these teams. I think literally, like, if Mannion's decent and your offensive line is healthy, I think the Eagles are winning the Super Bowl. I think they're winning the Super Bowl. Because if that offensive line could be more like they were 2 years ago, they're better than everybody. Like Mark keeps talking about, the interior of the Cowboys line is better. If they're both healthy, the Eagles are superior. But the question is health, and we don't know yet. And I don't think we're going to know until they play. 500, I really want to go an away game this year. Which one would you choose if you had to pick? If I had to pick an away game, Let me look at the schedule real quick, and I'll tell you. I'm weird about games sometimes. Like I'll go to the games that a lot of people won't want to go to. You know, it depends where. But let's see. See, I would have said Chicago. If it was like November or December when it's cold, I would have said Chicago. Probably from looking at it, God, like I think our road games, I think we could beat all these teams. Jeez. Like, we could beat the Titans. We could beat the Bears. We could beat Washington, Giants, and Dallas. Beat Arizona. Seattle, we're at home. I'll say probably Niners or Dallas. It would be my choice if I had to choose a road game. It would be one of those two. Chicago has a second. Yeah, I don't care about that. I care about the weather. Like, I want cold weather games. Cold, cold, cold. Those were always my favorite games to go to, where I couldn't feel my fingers and my nose and my cheeks. Those are the games I love. So if Chicago was playing, we were playing Chicago in like December, I would have said that. Probably Dallas or the Niners. Philly, how you doing? I wish you and your family happy 4th of July. I don't think Uncle Howie's done yet. Stocking up on cigars. I have a feeling we're going to need them. I hear you, Philip. And thank you so much, my man. I hope you and your family are doing well as well. Missed the membership chat. Uh-oh. Let me find it. I didn't see it. Let me find it. 41 to 33, a member for 33 months. Thank you so much, my man. 500 Seals always frames everything in this or that. It has to be A or B. Yeah. I'm always asking Seals, what about C, D, or E? He tries to put everything in a box. Let's effing go, birds. Can't wait for football. Thanks, 500. You're 1,000% right. It was like the question framed to me the other day about, like, well, Jalen's just not going to get a contract. We're going to accept that Jalen won't get a contract because winning doesn't get you contract extensions. And it's like, no, I don't accept that premise at all. So, yeah, I agree with you. Michael Carter is the cornerback that the Eagles traded from the Jets. He was a nickel corner. The Eagles traded him last year. They didn't use him much. And he had a few good years with them. For a while, he was considered one of the best slot corners. Then I think he might have had injuries, kind of fell off a little bit. Moved to Philly, didn't really play too much last year. And then he redid his contract, saved the Eagles about $8 million in cap space. And he's going to be this year. It looks like he could be starting in the nickel if they really truly move DeJean. Rogue, thank you for Super Chat. Ascot Goodman, 2000. Madden's a good 2004 with Vic on the cover. Yeah, that was great. Saudi Arabia. EA for political power. Imagine seeing propaganda in the game and subscriptions everywhere. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I guess. Like, what are they going to do? Like, you score a touchdown, the oil squirts out of the ground or something? Like, what's going to happen? It's crazy. I don't know enough. I don't know anything about it, It's more than EA. It's saddled with debt, which means the Saudi PF can cut costs even without creative control. Oh, so you're thinking it's going to become a crap game? I can tell you what. I could probably cut 80% of the people that were on that game and then rebuild that game from ground up, and it'd be a totally different experience. Lucia says, I said this to you already, 500, but I'll say it again. Jalen Hunt is the next big NFL star. You have said that multiple times. Teams will be looking for the next Hunt after that. What he'll do this season. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I think Hunt could be a monster this year. A monster. I mean, he led the team in sacks. He led the team in picks, but he clearly was getting better as the season was going on. So I look for him to have a big year. With the talent we have, it's facts that all we need is average play calling. If it's even better, then the teams are going to be in trouble. I agree. What's up with the media prematurely judging a rookie like Mekhi Lemon who hasn't had a snap yet, but they all know that he's legit but still doubt him? Well, because he's an Eagle. If he wasn't an Eagle, then he would be the greatest. If Dallas would have drafted him, he'd be the greatest thing since sliced bread. Momo, what's happening? I enjoyed your latest AI videos of Dak retiring. I was proud to be in it. That was pretty good. I enjoyed it. And Momo, I hope you're doing good. And I love seeing you go after them Cowboys. Keep up the good work. Pat Ryan, Green 500. WWE sold out to Saudi Arabia and has been total ass. The games will be just as bad. GTA 6 is woke slop. Is it? Damn. I tell you what, I'm trying to watch wrestling. I'm trying. It's hard. I would do so many things differently, but who the hell am I? It was nice to see you at that. Yeah, it was a great party. I enjoyed it. Another big year. Smith is going next offseason. Nolan Smith, you mean? Yeah, I don't know how they're going to sign him. You know, we wanted him benched. Hunt was playing so bad at the start of the year. We see the improvement at the end of the year carry over. He'll be a complete. He was bad at the beginning of the year. Like, he looked like a lost at the beginning of the year. Then he started getting a little bit better. I think like that Minnesota game. Actually the Giant game that we got our butts kicked. He was there to make some plays and just missed. But he looked like he was getting, like, things were slowing down a little bit. That Minnesota game, I thought he was good, and then he just kept getting better every week. And I think he set up perfectly. Now, we got to wait and see, because I thought Nolan Smith on the year that we had that 4-game stretch in the playoffs where he was like a monster. I'm thinking, no, Nolan Smith is having his come-out party. And then last year he did nothing. So we'll see, but it's looking good. The reason they're hating on Lem is because he's downgraded from AJ, and they love hating on Eagles. I know, but a lot of those media guys were the guys that wanted us to get rid of AJ. They pushed it, and then when it happens, they're like, "Why would they do that?" I can't stand it. I've watched AEW. I've been watching both. Yeah, I really think I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna start another channel and just do wrestling. Can a guy that comes from straight out of the Attitude Era? Can he like today's stuff? And stuff. I'll tell you right now, AEW has the best wrestler, I think, in the world. But they don't use him right, and I don't think he'll ever maximize his talent in AEW. And that's MJF. That dude's legit. 500 WWE, definitely bad, but do not listen to Grand Theft Auto 6. It's not woke slop. Game didn't even come out yet. Yeah, I'm going to wait to see. I missed the question. What was the question? I missed it. I have one with you and me doing hot dog eating. I didn't see that one. So you'll probably win because I don't like hot dogs. Tribe Called Quest, thank you for super chat. Pure character lifting some weight, saying keep it up. I gotta check it out. What's the question? Lemon will be a lemon? That's not a question. That's your statement. Now I can't say shit. Mods. What happened? We got Lemon at 20. I think Lemon's going to be good. AEW think the storyline. Some of the storylines on AEW are bad. A lot of them are bad on. Dude, I haven't watched enough to judge certain guys yet, and it's not right of me. 2, I'm still watching, but like some of it, I'm just like I'm not getting into. Like the latest WWE champion, like I'm like I don't get it. AEW is best. Yeah. Wrestling is bad today compared to previous years after a week. You'll probably want to start a channel for 76ers instead. Yeah, I could do that. Wrestling went to shit when it went from WWF to WWE. Yeah, see, I already stopped watching. I stopped watching, like, after Stone Cold won, and then, he won a title, I kind of checked out. Wrestling is thriving now. I love the Attitude Era, but these wrestlers are so talented. A lot of these, it seems like there's a lot more like guys who are high. It seems like there's a lot more high flying wrestlers today than there was. But I don't know. Like, I don't see a lot of hardcore stuff. Like, what's that guy, Darby Allin? That dude's crazy. He kind of reminds me of Cactus Jack a little bit. But the storylines, I don't think a lot of guys are good on the mic. I don't think a lot of them are good on the mic. And I just wonder how many of these guys would even be mid-cards back in the Attitude Era. 500 Sunday ticket promos going on $20 a month for 12 months. Oh, yeah? Well, I have mine's auto-renewing. Do I get included in that? How about get rid of the whiner fan if you're sick of me talking crazy, trolling you? No, you just keep doing your thing, man. Majority of NFL players, that's true. El Carpet, thank you so much for 42 months. Was it El Carpet on Duke? Was it? On Duke Mario. Celebrates 42 months of membership. Lemon, Law, and Smith are going to be better than duo. They're going to be good. I think they're going to be very good. Dallas fans suffer from little brother syndrome. Get out of the collective nuts and win something. There you go. If you don't spend $100 on the Ultimate Collection, you won't be a quote priority and will be placed into a game. Influencers get first access to servers. It's all BS game. What? Oh, are you talking about Grand Theft Auto? Really? That's how they're doing it? That's wild. Downs is literally going to be the defense and the whole defense. That's it. That's all they've got. It's not enough. Don't cry, you PC nerds. Grand Theft Auto. It does look good. It does. That's coming 500. Oba and Reigns at WrestleMania. Brock versus Oba at SummerSlam. Reigns, Rollins, SummerSlam. They should two great matches. I'll say this. Of what I've watched, like, I don't know. I never watched Roman Reigns. I never watched. He was coming up when I wasn't watching. I like him so far. I like him. He's obviously to me the best in WWE. But Cody Rhodes, guy needs to be a heel. I don't like the goody two-shoes. He needs to be a heel. But I have a lot of opinions. But I'm still just trying to watch and not make too much judgment. Because it's like I haven't watched in so long. I don't know what some of these storylines are, but it's kind of hard. But I can tell you right now that I listened. I heard MJF, and I watched him. I said he's the best. He's the best guy right now. To me, he's the best. They don't know how to use him though, and he probably needs to be in WWE. But to me, he's the best because the guy is a heel. He's an actual heel who likes to be a heel. It seems like guys don't want to be bad guys anymore. And he actually likes to be a heel. And you can tell, like, the crowd is starting to like him, which means he's turning babyface when he's not trying to turn babyface. It can't be stopped because the crowd's starting to like him. So I have only seen that with, like, Austin. So to me, he's the best guy, but I don't think he's used right. Rocky Damer Super Chat. What up, Philly? You see Vic on Coop and Reed's podcast? He said he doesn't want Coop playing outside corner for too much longer. Coop doesn't play outside corner. He plays safety. He played very little at the outside corner. I can only think one game. I think he's talking about nickel corner. Cody's got to turn heel. And then, like, I don't know, like, I was watching Obafemi, like, to me, Obafemi is the guy that they push on you because, he's big, whatever. I get it. You need a guy like that. That's fine. That's cool. But then he was fighting this guy. I don't know. What's this guy? He's fighting like a Redneck Mysterio is what I called him. Redneck Mysterio guy. And it's like, this isn't even interesting because he can break him. It's like this. I don't know what the guy's name is. I call him Redneck Mysterio. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about, but hearing LeBron's leaning Philly, but what do you think? It's over. Let's see if Cavs make a move. I mean, I think it's a good chance that he could, but don't be surprised if he screws us. Mark said Oba is his cousin. Interesting. If he was so high, why the F what? You mad? I don't understand. Sixers going to get LeBron, and they're going to win it all. Flyers, they made some moves. They're going to win it all. The Eagles, can you imagine if we won like all 4 sports in 1 year? How cool that would be. Lemon was fried as well, but so was Jerry. Oh, you talking about the draft? Man, you might be right. I don't know. You might be right. Philly, who's getting cut here? Barkley, Henry, Christian McCaffrey, or Lynch? Lynch. We play you all twice. So 3 interceptions, 1 game, 2 in the other. What are you talking about? 76ers not being a Knicks. Stay off the weed. I can't not be delusional about it if we get LeBron. I'm sorry. Styles don't smoke. Lemon, be safe, bro. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Lemon's gonna be fine. Lemon will be fine. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I probably will be having something on Monday, maybe Sunday, but I mean, we'll see, but we'll definitely get back into videos next week. Yeah, why not? Why not? I mean, I'm so desperate for the Sixers to win something. If it could help us, then why not? It'd be entertaining at the least. So yeah, why not? Do I mean, I actually think that they're going to be pretty good anyways, but why not? So, I mean, we'll see. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful 4th. Happy 250. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Should see you guys Monday. We should start up videos again. Maybe, like I said, Sunday. But if I don't see you until the end of the weekend, have a great, great holiday. I hope you guys are all well. And yeah, we'll see what the Flyers do, the Sixers, and the Birds. It should be interesting. With that said, we are going to get out of here. I will talk to you later. And peace out. Love yous. Bye.
Come on, guys. 2 minutes to go. You have plenty of time.
Come on.
Oh, shit! Dak! No!
It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off! It's over!
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay.
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak.
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott. Trying to feed the Lamb. Trying to feed the CeeDee Lamb. You tried to feed the CeeDee Lamb. You got to give it to CeeDee Lamb. God. It's over. It's over, Dak. Put Trey Lance in the game. Trey Lance can't do worse than you.
I'm an idiot because I buy into this shit. Because here's the thing. I am a grown-ass man. And I talk the talk. It is killing me.
I feel it coming. I feel like it's going to take Jerry Jones taking. Cut it off. It's over.
Fuck.